Hello, Form 2 students. Today we will go through 9.2, Part 2. Learning target today is learn the proof of the theorems about angles related to parallel lines. So please write down on your class workbook. Okay, let's have a quick revision for what you learned in Form 1 if it is given a parallel line. Okay, so for example, in the diagram, AB and CD are parallel, indicated by a pair of arrows. And if we can draw a Z shape, A and B are equal. They are alternate angles. Okay, so we can find another pair of alternate angle like this in a reverse shape. Okay, and for this figure, AB and CD are parallel. If we can draw like a F shape, okay, a reversed F shape, C and D are equal. They are corresponding angles. Okay, so of course we can find the corresponding angles in different direction of F shape like this. Okay, or like this. Okay, so this is corresponding angles. And AB and CD are parallel. And if we can draw a U shape, the angles inside the U shape, E plus F equals to 180 degrees. So they are a pair of interior angles. Okay, so for here, if it is given that a pair of parallel lines, in the reason you need to write down the name of parallel lines, AB parallel to CD. Okay, now we have the reversed theorem that is to use to check the condition, and then we can prove if they are parallel lines. Let's take a look. Right now, we want to prove that if AB and CD are a parallel line. So it is not given, we need to prove. So we put a question mark to check whether AB and CD are parallel. Okay, so if the question said A equals to 30 degree and B equals to 30, you can find B equals to 30 degree also. You can check that A equals to B, then you can prove AB and CD are parallel. Okay, you need to check if A equals to B, then you can prove AB equals to CD. So you can see the reason is different. This time is alternate angles equals. But if it is given a parallel line, you need to write down the name of the pair of parallel, you need to write down the pair of parallel lines. Okay, so they are different. And this one, if you can find find that angle C and angle D, they are equal, then you can prove AB parallel to CD. Okay, the reason is corresponding angles equal. And if you can find E plus F equals to 180 degree, then you can prove AB parallel to CD. And the reason is interior angles supplementary. Okay, SUPP means supplementary. Okay, so it means sum up to 180 degrees. Okay. Right now, today's homework is exercise 9A. These questions, I will go through question 8 and question 17 with you, and these 3 questions are optional. Okay. So Form 2 students, in this section, it would be a little bit challenging to you, but I believe if you try hard to understand and go through the lesson with me, you are able to handle it. And welcome to join the Google Meet intervention to ask questions. Okay, feel free to join in and ask questions. Question 8. Let's take a look on the question. In the figure, EFG is a straight line, and given that, okay, if it is given, we put a tick. AB parallel to EG, okay, this is given. And angle B equals to 97 degree, angle BFC equals to 55, angle C equals to 135. Prove, okay, that means we don't know, we need to check, okay? So we put a question mark to check if it is CD parallels to EG. CD question mark, EG question mark, okay? So for the arrow, that means it is a parallel line. For the question mark, we don't know, we need to check, okay? Okay, first, we apply we use the parallel lines AB parallel to EG, and we can find that there's a U shape here. So we can use the interior angles, sum up to 180 degree to find angle EFG, this angle, okay? After we have found this angle, then we want to check if CD parallel to EG, so we can use CD, go along this line, and we can go this way, okay? So we can check if this angle equals to this angle. If this alternate angle are equal, then we can say CD parallel to EG, okay? All right, let's write down the step together. Angle ABE plus angle ABE plus angle EGB. So this is a pair of interior angles. So it is equal to 180 degree, okay? Interior angles given a parallel line. So we write down AB parallel to EG. Okay, and ABE equals to ABG. This is ABG. Okay, ABG equals to 97 degree. Okay, so we can find EGB is 180 minus 97, right? So we will find it is 83 degrees. Okay, so this one is 83 degrees. Now we are going to check if CD parallel to EF by checking the alternate angles. So you can find angle EFC equals to CFE equals to 52 plus 83 degrees. So it is 135, okay? So if we sum up these two angles equals to 135, now you can see these two angles are equal. They are both equal to 135. Okay, so we can say that these two angles, CFE and angle DCF, both equals to 135. So we can say that these alternate angles, they are equal. Okay, so CD parallel to EF. So in this example, you can see we first apply the parallel lines to use the interior angle sum up to 180 degree, and then secondly we check if the alternate angle equal to prove another pair of parallel lines. Okay, one more example, question 12. Okay, be ready. This question is a little bit challenging, so you may replay this part if you don't understand in the first time. Okay, you could replay to rewatch and for understand more at the second time. Okay, let's take a look of the question. In the figure, AEB and CGD are straight lines, and angle AEF 60 degree, angle CGF 35 degree, and the reflex, that means for this angle, the larger angle, okay, we call it reflex angle. Okay, and we call this one only angle EFG, but we call the larger angle called reflex angle EFG. So this one equals to 265 degree. We need to prove if AB parallel to CD. Okay, make a question mark to remind that it is not given. We need to check and prove. Okay, for this question, we need to draw a pair. We need to draw and start with a pair of parallel line first. Now we create one line by ourselves. Okay, we want to create a line. We want to draw a line by ourselves such that the line we draw is make it parallel to DC. Okay, we draw XY and in the way that we make it parallel to CD. Okay, so we draw a line XY parallel to CD. Alright, then if these two lines are parallel, then we can draw a U shape here. So we can start with interior angles. Angle YFG plus angle YGC is a pair of interior angles, so it sum up to 180 degree. So angle CGF equals to 35 degree. Okay, so angle YFG will equals to 180 minus 35 degree. It is 145 degree. So this one is 145 degree. Okay, so this one is 145 degree. So we are going to move upward to find this angle. Okay, if these two angles sum up to 265 degree, then angle EFY will equals to 265 minus 145. Okay, this one is 145, so this one is equals to 265 minus 145. Okay, and it will equals to 120 degree. Okay, so this one will equal to 120 degree. Okay, after we have found this one is equals to 180 degree, and angle AEF given is 60 degree. So we are now going to check if AB parallel to XY. So you can see we have a U shape again here. So we check if these two angles could sum up to 180 degree. If yes, then we can say these two lines AB and XY are parallel. Okay, let's check. AEF equals to 60 degree. EYF equals to 120. After calculation, it is 180. Okay, so these two angles sum up to 180, so that we can say AB parallel to XY. And this one, okay, pay attention to the reasons. Because at the first part, XY and DC are parallel. So we need to write down the parallel lines in the reason, okay? But here, after we check, they sum up to 180 degree. So here, we will write SUPP, supplementary, okay? If they sum up to 180 degree, okay, then it is a supplementary, then AB parallel to CD, AB parallel to XY, okay? Okay, now we can draw a conclusion is that if XY parallel to DC and AB parallel to XY, so that we can say three pairs of straight lines are parallel, okay? Okay, let's be more detailed. If it is, we draw that XY parallel to DC, and we can prove that AB parallel to XY, okay? So we can say that these three straight lines are all parallel to each other, okay? So that the first one, of course, is parallel to the third one, so that AB parallel to CD, okay? So this is the end of the example for exercise 9A. So if you have any question, feel free to join the Google Meet intervention.